Coach, goalless against Berekum Chelsea. There are a lot of expectations, given that last week we were able to beat Kumasi and Santo Kotoko. Big deal for your fans. They showed up in their numbers. How did the game go for you?
I think that we started very well, as every team that is poised to try to keep consistency would have done. We, in the first 3 minutes, we created at least 2-3 chances, and that warranted us to really count for the desire to look for a goal. I think our aim was in the first 5 minutes, right, that we play to try to score so that we can have a cushioning, and then we can control the game the way we want, anticipating that our opponents would hold on with the lower block. Unfortunately, their lower stance was not a block. They decided not to come forward but go on the transitions, but there were a lot of spaces that we still could find and then still get into the final third. But I think that we were still not decisive and were not clinical enough to score a goal.
Did anything go wrong today?
I think what went wrong is just that we didn't make the right decisions in some very key moments of the game. The game has its own decisive areas, and when you find yourself in those decisive areas, we need to improve on our decision making.
Please.
Coach, you mentioned decision making. Were you happy with the referee decisions today?
I had a yellow card. It means I had my thoughts. I think that they have a responsibility to deal, just as we also have a responsibility to deal with, and I think that coaches and players alone don't improve the game. The game is improved by all the fundamental criteria of football: coaches, the medical administrators, and then referees. So everybody has a role to play. In as much as we have our misgivings, it is important that we try to interpret what we see. Maybe when I see the clip again, I might have maybe a different opinion, but I think that some decisions were not right, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, and I have the right to express my opinion. I normally do not talk about those parts, but I think that maybe we can all watch the game again, and then we can make we can keep some reflections, and then either accept or denounce our misgivings about what we saw. But apart from that, it was an open game. It was not a game that looks like, they simply looked like they were on a low block, but there were a lot of spaces that we still punch.
Do those decisions that you disagree with include the incidents that your players were asking for a penalty for?
I don't know. You were there, so I don't know.
No, I'm saying that the decisions that you disagree with.
There are so many things that I see that maybe another person might not see. For me, I look at the small details, where someone can just feign an injury and then he's just down and nothing happens to him, and then he loses the tempo of the game when we want to keep the intensity of the game moving faster, and then he slows down. It takes 30 seconds, and then the rhythm is lost, and that rhythm you can never find it anywhere again, not even tomorrow. If it's gone, it's gone. And these ones, you need to be smart to see that, okay, they have done it 2-3 times. Okay, I'm aware about that. Nothing happened to him. So these are the details that I can imagine, and I can always feel that it can always slow down. If you're a team that wants to go, faster, and then every little thing they go down, take 20 seconds, and then virtually he gets up and walks off the pitch.
What was the incidents what happened before he showed you the red card? You were talking to the...
Yeah. I think there was an incident. I can't remember.
Stoppage.
Yeah, there were so many of them. Yes. This was one of them, and the guy virtually didn't go on the stretcher, and he walked off.
Coach,
and then he tells me my boys should play better. Yes, and so that
The fourth official.
No, the middle one. And that was what moved me. A yellow card is normal. Even showing a coach a red card is normal. It's not. We are part of the game. We are part of the. If we go against the laws, you have to bear the consequences. It's part of it. And I'm not the first to take it. And I'm taking the yellow card for the first time.
How much
in my career?
Yeah.
So maybe he's made some history.
How much of a blow is today's result in your title aspirations? Because
I don't know. I don't know what is happening in the.
And we would have closed the gap.
No problem. It's still 11 matches more, so we keep working hard. It just tells that we just need to keep improving. We have to keep improving and grow as a team. It means we are still not doing some things rightly, and these aspects are aspects. If you listen to me week in, week out, irrespective of how we win or we draw or we lose, I still talk about we trying to improve in very key moments of the game. But I think that we are still working 65 to 70%.
Coach, 3 consecutive draws. I think the last time there was consecutive wins was game week 2 and game week 3. How worried are you?
I'm worried because the character team for this week was staying humble and then keeping consistency. From Monday, that is what I've been echoing into the ears of the boys, to stay humble and then keep consistency. Consistency in anything that you're doing, including our winning sprints, because I could feel that we need consistency, because we need to win in, out, in. We need to do that. We have the capacity to do that, because we create chances, and once you create the chances, we need to have the tendencies to convert. But I think that sometimes we are very woeful in terms of our conversion rate. But we need to accept that that is the level we are, and we need to keep working and then to improve on that.
Coach, after the game, I engaged with some of the fans, and most of them didn't sound too happy. What do you have for them?
I think that they have the right. They have the right not to be happy. I equally am not happy, because I think that the fans deserve something more better. They deserve a certain level of consistency in terms of how they feel around the club, and then how they feel around the team, and so that they can continue to support it. So I share with them, but I want to entreat with them that that is what they own. That is where they belong to, and so they should keep supporting. We have not given up. We want to say that we will keep to improve the areas that looks shaky, and then we try to consolidate what we are strong in, and then we become masterpieces of what we are very strong in, and then try to work on the challenges. These are just challenges. They are no weaknesses. They are challenges, and I think that when teams play against us and let's hold on, it means that we have something that is very appreciated, and we need to be rewarded with that one, because even set games, sometimes if you are not well structured, you can lose. Anytime we draw, you see that when I come here, I say that we could have also lost, because if you commit too far forward, wanting to get the opener, he might get one break, and that one break could be very decisive. And so once we play with a dual mindset, we are attacking, we want to score, but we are very mindful that in as much as we want to score, we need to keep that attacking balance, so that even if the opponent has an opportunity, we can still amend that.
We are very disappointed. As you can see, we were looking for a win, but it couldn't come. So we are very disappointed.
You were on the field with your colleagues, with everything that went on. You think something was just wrong? Or what just happened? You had all the chances, especially in the opening minutes of the game.
As you can see, we created a lot of chances, but we couldn't finish it. So going forward, we have to be more serious, especially when attacking third. We have to be more clinical when you get those chances. Because such a game, you don't get that chances. So if you get that, you have to take the opportunity. So going forward, we make sure we take our chances.
Was that call a penalty? You on the pitch, you were much closer than all of us. What did you see?
the decision is in the referee, so whatever you take, no.
So you didn't see it?
We have nothing to do about it. So we have to take it like that.
Okay. Any questions?
You are going to be playing your next game, a very difficult ground. What do you have for the fans?
As you can see, we are very sorry for them because we wanted a win, but we couldn't. So going to Baby, we are telling them to support us. We are going there to give them a win. So it's a promise to them. Coming next week Sunday, we are going there to give them a win.